We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from the Steel City. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever. Set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
2nd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. He'll swing this out to Johnson, and he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
This is 3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
He gets free. And he will score. Touchdown, Steelers. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Silver, right?
Right to the air, it's Hurts. Rolling to the left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Here's 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 23 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Jacksonville.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
A second down throw for Hurts. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
King, Bill King!
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Rachel Tootin. And he's in. Rachel Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Jaguars come right back to tie it at 7. Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. It's out to Brown, right side, complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Steeler first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for. It's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Brings up second and 4 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 4.
Let's go.
A give, and here's Johnson. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Here's first and 10. Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 4. Here's Johnson. It'll be a short pickup. Down to the 22. Root Orororo there on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City. after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job finding the open man.
Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal.
4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll go with him again. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Evan McPherson sets the kickoff.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Moving to his left. He runs with it. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Quick throw here on the RPO. Caught by Thomas. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down. Putting the tight end in motion. On the give, it's Tinton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 4. Right back to Tinton.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Up the middle they go. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Second and 5.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey, 73.
In motion comes Thomas. They'll stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain. And a nice job there defensively on third down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the first down.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. It's fourth down is looming. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Koo's kick is good. And the Jaguars are back within 4 at 14-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Now, faking the give, forced out wide. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 37 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. Plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's got another one. Touchdown Steelers. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. McPherson good on the extra point. And the Steelers are out to a 21-10 lead.
McPherson set to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. That's complete to his running back, Bashal Tutin.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
To throw on second down is Hurts. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stops the clock as well.
And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And in motion is Coleman. On first and 10, it's Hurts. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
He's got it! And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Tutin will get into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
who's able to add the extra point. And the Jaguars are back within 4. It's 21-17. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Back to the air once more on second down. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that is caught. Well, he stayed in bounds. A terrific catch. A huge play just before the half to gain of 43 yards. Back to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Devin Lloyd on the coverage defensively.
Look wide, get this one complete, and he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
In motion is Hunter.
63, 63, 63.
Hurts to the air on first down. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. So they're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Third quarter begins with a run. And He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. A pistol snap back to Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Hurts working in the pistol. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Hey, 73.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Joey Porter Jr. that time up to make the play. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal. Douglas in motion. Here's a run. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal.
180.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Pass caught by Hunter. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is 3rd and goal. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got it at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. To throw is Hurts. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll go right and find his running back. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
10 yards to go.
Really nice coverage there defensively. And here you find yourself in a one-score game, Mike. He understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away. Snap it again.
That is brought in. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
First down.
Set to go now on first and 10.
The 49-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another.
Give them 14 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
The 37-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is turning out the yards. And another first down. Right back to him on first down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Jaguars 17.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First and 10.
The Jaguars.
63, 63. 63.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now, Hurts. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be. Because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
Open man, Demario Douglas. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the Steelers' 32-yard line.
To the air again, Hurts. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Hurts will try it again. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Again, Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
Trying to start on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with him.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll look to throw. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. And he's going to have the Steelers' 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. They try to run it here. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
Brings up
2nd and 7.
At the Jaguars' 26-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on win this one. Time has expired in this.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
You heard about a man, the lift controller.